5 creepy Irish urban legends. Number 5. A Jester's Curse. By tradition, a jester is known for happiness, laughing, and providing fun for a crowd. However, this jester's story is far from happy. Puck the Jester was murdered by being stabbed in the heart at Hyde Castle, which is a medieval fortress on Dublin's coast, where even after his death has been seen wandering the grounds where he once entertained people and provided smiles for those around him. It's said he had fallen in love with one of the castle's prisoners, Lady Eleanor Fitzgerald. When their romance was discovered, it is said it led to his tragic end. Some say in his last breath, he swore to haunt the castle and its grounds. Number 4. The Hero Hostel. Among the Irish, there are whispers of a hostel of supernatural origin that hosts more mysteries and apprehension than most other locations. A place where the poorest and most unlucky people have a chance to rest their head out of the cold for just €2. Every night the poor and needy souls that occupy the streets wander around looking for the rumoured hostel so they can roam the halls. Belief in this urban legend is so strong in Ireland, it's said that the Irish government will not offer homeless people shelter in fear of offending the €2 hostel staff. Number 3. The Phoenix Man. All around the world, national parks normally have a myth or a legend that is synonymous with the park. Dublin's Phoenix Park, of course, has its own story that will make the hairs on your neck stand up like a cold breath. Phoenix Park has its very own Phoenix Man, which has been seen many times on record, known to show itself in the form of a tall, slender build, when others have seen him as a deformed middle-aged man. His legend comes with the feeling of being followed, the feeling of being watched, disembodied moans and grunts, and dashing from tree to tree. Do you think you could escape the Phoenix Man? Number 2. TheGervais Ghosts. To those who assume the lost souls of Ireland are exclusive to paranormal forests and castles are horribly mistaken. The Gervais Shopping Centre, opened in 1996, hosts over 70 retailers and is an energetic centre for those drawn to the city. But this street holds a secret. It was erected on the very grounds of Jervis Street Hospital, which closed its doors in the 1980s after 300 years of tending to the sick and dying. Stories of disembodied singing, laughing and giggling have been reported by countless people. Many workers and contractors, also shoppers and people that own stalls and shops, have seen an apparition of nurses in old hospital attire and the sound of a metallic voice. Other nurses still tending to their patients after all this time. Number 1. The Black Cat of Killikee. When Margaret O'Brien and her husband purchased an abandoned house just outside of Dublin, they'd have never expected to find that it already had a tenant. Workers and labourers that the couple hired to restore the place kept reporting the sound of an unseen cat. It was heard in the walls and other impossible to reach places. Margaret eventually decided to stay the night in the house to see the happenings for herself. She was mortified to see a cat of panther-like build in the hallway. It had an observant and intelligent energy and was gone as quickly as it appeared. Margaret had a priest cleanse and exorcise the house, which seemed to have worked. The house was then turned into an art centre, and the local community were free to come and go as they pleased. However, one night some intoxicated actors performed a seance to try summon the giant cat that they'd heard so much about to see it for themselves. They seemed successful, however the cat was accompanied by 2 nuns, which influenced an extreme rise in paranormal activity. This influenced Margaret to call upon a medium for more information regarding the hauntings. The medium suggested the two nuns were spirits who were once involved in satanic rituals performed by members of the infamous Hellfire Club. The Hellfire Club could have potentially owned the property. The spiritual appearance of a large cat was given some substance when a painting of a large cat of the same description was discovered at another suspected Hellfire Club site. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more paranormal and mysterious based content from around the world.